What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We are back here again today working on the Subaru. We got some fun stuff going on today. I'm hopefully going to be installing the downpipe. I'm hopefully going to be putting in the Mishimoto radiator and a few other small things. You guys probably saw the last update video, so you know where I'm at. I got to take the injectors out so I can take them to my boss, or the guy who built my engine, and get him to figure out why one of them's different. You guys probably can't see that right there, but basically one out of the 4 injectors has a different connector, so I don't know what's going on there, but we're gonna figure that out. That'll come a little bit later, but yeah, so we're installing some fun stuff today, so let's get to it. Alright guys, well, so that's in. I don't actually know where my radiator stays are. I know I have some, but they're somewhere in my boxes of parts. So I'll have to find those and put those on. I have to get some hoses to go from the coolant expansion tank to the radiator. And I've got to get some hardware to install the fans onto the radiator. Other than that, that's ready to go. But what I'm super excited about today is this bad boy. This is my downpipe. Catless. I basically have a full turbo back system for this car, but this thing just looks so sick. So let's go ahead and install this bad boy, and we're going to start by jacking up the car. Just want to show you guys real quick. Car is on the jack stand, and the coilovers are so low. The car is off the ground completely. Whole car is off the ground over here. Nice. Let's get to the other side. Cool, car is jacked up. Let's get this downpipe on. Alright guys, it's in up here. I gotta run upstairs real quick, grab another battery, and we'll finish putting it on. I'll show you guys the badass V-clamp that I have for the bottom side. Give me just a sec. Alright guys, got the battery switched out, and a little bit of good news. I actually took the foam padding out of the bottom of the Mishimoto box, and thankfully I did because I was about to throw it away. And they actually provided, give me a second, let me put you guys down. They actually provided the hardware that I'm going to need to mount the fans to the radiator. So, here it is right here. Gave me all the bolts, even a little nipple to plug something off if I need to. And a zip tie for the hose. Nice. So there it all is right there. I'm not gonna have to go searching for it, which is awesome. So I'm gonna mount these fans to the radiator here in just a second. But first, let me show you guys this bad boy. Nice little, I think it's a Vibrant Performance or Clamp Co. I don't know why it's not focusing. I'm gonna have to work on the settings for that a little bit. Anyways, there it is. Nice little V-band clamp. We're gonna come down here and let's see if I can get you guys a decent angle. Yeah, you can see it right there. It's hanging down. So I'm gonna move you guys over here. I'm gonna get the tool and we're gonna put this on. Alright guys, jacked up the car a little bit so I'd have a little bit more room under here. But let's pull this rag out of the exhaust. And this one too, apparently. Make sure there's not another one in there. Nope, doesn't feel like it. Okay. We got our clamp here. We're gonna take this bolt off real quick. Okay. We're gonna fit it like this. And like so. Now hopefully I can get this thing in far enough to start that bolt again. Which, don't know if that's going to be possible. So close though. Huh. Well, that's not great. All right, let me mess with this for a bit and I'll get back to you guys. Well, got it started. Not too bad, just had to squeeze really hard, which is not so easy right now because it's kind of cold outside and my hands are freezing. But nonetheless, it started. We're gonna tighten her up and then we'll move back up top. Gonna need a deep socket for that. Also, while we've got the car raised up, I'm going to go ahead and install this little oil filter adapter. Hopefully it will focus. This is really annoying. I don't know why this camera is not focusing, but this thing, the oil filter adapter, it basically lets you delete the oil cooler, which if any of you guys work on Subarus, you'll know the oil cooler likes to hold metal shavings from your engine if it gets any, so it's good to delete those if you can. So we're gonna get up under here and I'm gonna just install this thing basically where the oil filter goes. It's a little hard to get to because of the exhaust, but it's not the end of the world. You don't need any Teflon tape, you don't need any washers or O-rings or anything like that, so basically just screw it right into the bottom of your block and screw your oil filter right onto the bottom of that. Once I get my oil filter on, I can fill it with oil and we're one step closer to starting it. So give me just a second. I'll finish installing this and then we'll get back to the downpipe. Just to show you guys what it looks like. There it is. Just sticking right out. Cool. I'll tighten that up. Then we can put the oil filter on and move on. Well, oil filter is on. The V-band clamp is on, so we are pretty much done under the car, which is great news because I can't have this thing on jack stands. So I'm gonna fill it up with oil really quick, and then we're gonna tighten up the downpipe, and I'll probably have to end up getting to the injectors on another day because I'm running short on time. But we've got everything pretty much prepared to go, so that's great news. Also, I learned by just looking just now at my air intake, and it does have the mass airflow sensor on it. I did not think I had one on there, and I was afraid I was gonna have to buy one, and you guys probably know those things are not cheap, so super happy about that. So we're getting there. It is getting so close. I'm so happy. So yeah, stick around. We're gonna put some oil in it and we'll see how far we get today. Sick. There's oil in it. I am so happy. That just means it's one step closer to starting. Really quick, I'm gonna get a rag, probably just one of these ones from down here that we took out of the exhaust, and I'm gonna wipe down the stuff that I dripped out. And really quick, just want to show you guys the oil that we use for breaking in new motors. The process that we go through. So basically, I just filled it up with this Castrol GTX 10W30 standard motor oil, non-synthetic. It's super important that you don't run synthetic for the break-in period. This is what we do at the shop. This is what he told me to do before I even worked for him and everything. So we just use that Castrol 1030 non-synthetic motor oil. Start it up, let it run for about 20 minutes or so. Let it get up to temperature and everything. Don't drive it. Don't rev it. Don't do anything like that. Just let it run for about 20 minutes. Then you drain it. Change your filter. Use an OEM Subaru oil filter. And use whatever kind of break-in oil you like, whatever brand. But we use AMSOIL. I got a bunch of it here for my break-in period. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 10 quarts of it and 2 oil filters. I don't know if you can see those, but yeah, that's for my break-in period for this new motor. I'll have to look again to remember exactly what intervals to do the oil changes after you do this first step, but if you guys are interested in that, I can do a whole nother video covering that process and everything like that. I can go through the whole break-in process if you guys are interested, so definitely let me know. Other than that, that's pretty much good. So I'm probably gonna take this radiator back out so I can put the fans on it easier. Then I'll throw it back in, take 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna tighten down that downpipe, put the rest of the bolts in it, and shoot, man. After that, I think all we need is to figure out power steering. I need to get a fitting from some local guys, which is a good thing that I mentioned because I need to give them a call. But yeah, we're getting closer step by step, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think I'm going to end it here just because I'm running short on time, and there's probably not going to be too much more interesting stuff going on today with the car, but there's a quick update. Need to plug a few more things in, take those injectors to my boss, and then get that fitting for the power steering, and then put the intercooler back on. Then get the tune and she'll be ready to start. So definitely stay tuned for that, guys. If you guys have any ideas for videos that you want me to do, how-to stuff, tutorial type stuff, anything specific you want to see on the car, anything like that, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd be super interested to know what you guys want to see. And other than that, subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.